Alrighty, hello everyone, my name is Tia, and today I am going to be doing a custom Louis Vuitton unboxing. So this is actually my first time placing an order. Everything went really smooth. What I will say is that I would recommend going on Instagram and looking up the colors that you are hoping to get, because when I was picking it, I kind of had an idea in mind and hoped that I would know what it would look like, and it did end up looking like that. But their little simulation, when you go to customize it, does change the colors a little bit, so they show up differently on the screen than they would in person. And I have noticed that even just taking photos of the bag with my phone when I was looking at it at the boutique before picking it up, it changes the color a little bit too. So that's just like the one thing to keep in mind. The one that I got here, my hope is that this is going to kind of be a forever bag. Obviously when you put an initial on something, it becomes a lot harder to resell, and I don't really have an intention of selling this one, and I'm hoping that it will serve me for many years to come. So with that being said, we can take a look at what I got. So it's a huge bag. I have a bunch of small bags behind me. I never use them. A bag essentially needs to fit, bags for me essentially need to fit a 13-inch laptop, because I bring it with me almost everywhere these days. A lot of times I have a 13-inch laptop and my iPad, and I keep a little pouch with like an EpiPen and everything in it, and then I have my wallet and my keys and extra keys and everything like that. So big bags for me are kind of a must, and I was feeling like I had kind of outgrown the bag that I was using, so I will show you what I've decided to replace it with. So as always, this has come straight from the boutique. I have not opened it myself, though I was quite tempted. And we will lift it up, open it, and you can just see again a huge dust bag. This is even one of the ones that cinches. So I am going to set aside the box so that we're working. Oh, it's a long string. Okay, so let me find the top of this. I do like these drawstring dust bags, but this one does seem a little bit big for the bag, so you can see the bag ends here. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that, but it will keep it safe. This bag would be used as like a travel carry-on. I probably wouldn't travel with it, so I don't know if this dust bag is going to be used almost at all, but it's always good to have. It's tied a little crazy here. And let's open it up. And if I have not already given it away with some hints, you can take a guess at what is in here. So it is the My Heritage or My Mono Neverfull GM. So I know a lot of people decide to stick with the MM. I have an MM. I like it, but I do find I kind of overflow it a bit. So I wanted the ability to throw a hoodie in and just kind of have a lot of flexibility, and obviously a bag this big will do that. So in terms of what I went with the customization, I'll bring it in close. So again, even on camera right now, this is showing up different than what it actually looks like. So the white stripe is actually quite a bit more white, and then the tan is quite a bit warmer than it's showing up for me there. And then yeah, I thought going with the initial for my first name was kind of a nice balance, just because my initials are kind of terrible. It's like tuberculosis. So I never really use my initials if possible. and will likely get married sometime within the next 10 years or so, and then change my name then, and I have every intention of this bag lasting me through all of that. So I just went with the T, and then as with all the Neverfulls, you do get the pouch. I think it's super cute and I will use it for sure. And then for the internal color, again, for this bag, like, I obviously didn't go kind of too crazy with the colors. I know there's a lot of options to do that, but I really just wanted a nice neutral, so I went with the darker kind of tan. I'll bring it forward there. Yeah. And the reason for that was I do always put an organizer in my bags, and the one for this one is on order right now. But I just figured it would be a little bit easier to kind of hide messiness, and my intention is for this to actually become my everyday bag. So I do have a Neverfull and the Graceful and various other ones, but I think this one will do the trick, and I'm not going to be like babying the Vachetta or anything like that. It's going to be worn in and used. So my other bags obviously do get used, but I am pretty careful. I don't really like bringing out my Neverfull because it is the Azure one. I don't love bringing that one out in the rain, just on the off chance that I do want to sell it at some point. The fewer water spots or imperfections, the better. But this bag, yeah, I'm just going to be using it for my own enjoyment. My last thing, somebody did one show me once with the GM. So some people like it. I do like the style. If you fold in the sides like that, and then you cinch this up, but it tends to fall off. So what I have heard is a potential solution to this is actually using one of the Louis Vuitton locks that you get. So like I have two, one that came with my Alma BB and one that came with my keep all, which you can't quite see right now. But yeah, you can actually bring a little like clip of sorts and put it right here. We can get it to focus. Yeah, if you clip those together, then it will stay in this kind of more compact format. So yeah, this is my new Neverfull GM. I am 5'7". I do wear a lot of big coats and that kind of thing, so I think the size will be slightly more proportional on my body than it might be on somebody who is like 5'1". Again, it'll be a little bit out of the frame, but I do like how that sits. It ends just at my hip, and it doesn't look too huge when I have it cinched up like this, and I have no doubt that it will fit my laptop and everything else. So, yeah, if you have any questions about the customization I chose, but I think it's pretty clear. I did kind of white and beige, and then, yeah, just the first initial for my name. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will be back with a video sometime soon.